back. So today we will be making Boston butt steak. And this is after you've washed it off. You place it inside a pan because these are really big. I will show you guys the size in a few seconds. But we have cleaned it off, got it all washed off, and now we're about to season, okay? We're going to use some salt, some complete, some garlic powder, some season all, some black pepper, some paprika, and a little of Cavendiers. Okay guys, so we're going to put all our seasoning inside a bowl. Okay guys, so we're just going to add the seasoning into a bowl. And guys, while I'm doing this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and hit the notification bell. You guys, like I've told you in every other video, if there's any seasonings I use that you don't, that is perfectly fine. Just put whatever seasoning you would like. Put your seasoning in a bowl like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Mix it up. Now, this is the pan that I will be using. Y'all, the Boston butt steak is really big. So, you're only going to cross the pan like that. You have another one like this. Now you're going to sprinkle a little seasoning on it and rub it in. Y'all, Boston butt steak is really good inside on a grill, inside an oven, or on top of the stove in a pan. Y'all, we will be seasoning both sides because, well, we eat both sides, okay? That was one side, and now we're going to do this side. Now, you want to massage the seasoning in there very good. I said very good. I mean very well. You want to get that fat. Y'all, it is a piece of fat trim on the side of the Boston butt steak. Some people cut it off. I don't. I like it. because this type of steak don't have a lot of fat. This is the only pieces of fat that you get is the ones around the rim. Okay, you guys see it? Still looking a little dark. But we have seasoned both sides of the steak. I'm gonna lay it in the pan and let y'all see it because my camera looks a little dark. But you should season both sides. You guys see the difference between this steak and that one? You see it? This one has not been seasoned yet, but it is seasoned on top. I just haven't rubbed it in yet. This one, the seasoning has been rubbed through. You see the difference in the color of the seasoning. Now you just have to season as much. Okay guys, both of the Boston butt steaks are all seasoned up. And y'all, I like to drizzle a little Worcestershire sauce on top of mine. And I will rub that in as well. You should have your stove set to 400 degrees. But after you put your Worcestershire sauce, just rub it in. You don't have to put that on both sides because it will marinate through to the other side. And you don't need a lot. But I will have the recipe down below. Guys, I'm only using one hand to rub this in because I'm holding my camera with the other one. So, I'm sorry guys. If it's like, what the world going on? I'm sorry. But yep, do it just like that. We will put this inside the stove covered for 30 minutes. Okay guys, so we are going to make mashed potatoes as well. But I'm going to make garlic herb Parmesan mashed potatoes. So I had the potatoes soaking in the water for a while. Well, I'll say about a good 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to take them out. And we're going to peel them. I'm using roughly 5 potatoes. And I'm going to peel them all. And after I peel them, I'm going to boil them. But after I peel all of these potatoes, I will be back. You guys, I don't have a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler at all, so I just use my knife. And if you don't have one, you know, that's fine. You can always just use your knife. And if you do have one, then that's even better. Okay guys, that's all of our potatoes. And you want them to get clean. Wash them before you peel them, wash them after you peel them, and then we're going to rinse it off. Rinse it out of this water. And put some fresh water on it. And then we're going to sit it inside the eye. Now guys, we're just putting some fresh water up there. And put enough water to cover it because you want them to... Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I want them to boil. So. And then we're going to bring it over here. Uh-oh. We're going to cut it off. Because we want them to boil. So guys, while that's boiling, and your food's cooking, just watch this. Make sure it gets soft enough to where you want it to be. I'm making mashed potatoes, so I need them to be soft, but not too soft. Because after I boil them, I'm going to put them back on the eye again. But we'll be back. No, it's cool. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after 30 minutes. It is hot. Please be sure you have at least a little water or a little butter in the bottom of the pan. And I made 2 pans, y'all, so that's one. And this is the other. If you see that you're starting to get low on water or oil or whatever you choose to put in the bottom of your pan, just add a little bit more to it. Now I'm going to add a little bit more water to the bottom of this pan. And you don't want to put it on top of it. You want to put it around it, okay? I don't know how I'm going to do my camera for y'all to see this. And you always want to test your food, okay? You can tell it's not all the way done yet because it's not breaking off once you touch. It's almost there, but not quite. So we're going to put it in for another 30 minutes. Y'all might see my bonnet, but do not worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay. So let that sit for another 30 minutes. And then go over here to your potatoes, and we're going to check them. They're not as soft as I need them to be. And I'm also going to turn this up just a little bit because they're not boiling as much as I would like. But okay, guys, while that's going, just give it a little time, and then we'll be back. Okay, guys, so we're back. My potatoes are done. They're all soft, so we're going to drain this water off of them. And you guys, I did use 5 potatoes, but you can use as many as you like. So, I'm going to transfer my potatoes from one pot to a smaller pot, okay? And they are hot. So I have this little thing, and I'm going to mash them up. Probably should have showed y'all how soft they was first. You guys, I am going to add some things to this, so do not worry. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get that out now. You want to have any sour cream? Okay, so guys, I am going to add milk, butter, and this is cream cheese. I just already took it out of the pack. And I would do sour cream, but I don't have any at the moment. So that's why I'm going to use cream cheese as a substitute. If you guys hear talking, that's just my kids in the background talking. That's all. Okay. Heaven, stop. No, leave your brother alone. Y'all, this is stuff that's in my house for me and my family, so I'm touching it. But if you don't want to touch it, just get you a spoon or something. And y'all remember, this is going back on the stove. And the recipe and all the measurements will be in the description box down below. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you don't have one like this, it's okay. You know, you could just use a fork through the creases of a fork like this and just mash down on it. Y'all, I like creamy potatoes. That's why it looks very creamy so far. But all the potatoes are not mashed through, so And we are going to add this back on the stove. But we're going to season it before we put it back on the stove. And these are the seasonings that I will be using. Wait, let me move my stuff out the way. Remember, guys, always clean as you go, like I tell y'all in every video. Okay, guys, but no, I'm gonna use this. So, put a little parsley. I'm gonna use some garlic salt. Not much, just a little bit, because we are going to use garlic powder as well. Some black pepper. And some salt. Y'all, the butter I used did have salt in it. That's why I don't put a lot of salt. And we are going to add some things to this as we go on, but not quite yet. Y'all always remember to taste your food as you go, so you know what else you want to add to yours. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder to mine, because these are garlic Parmesan mashed potatoes. So you want to taste the garlic in it, y'all. That's why I'll be using 2 garlics. Okay? Now you don't add your cheese in there till after you let it boil for just a couple minutes. Y'all, your steak should be almost done. But don't worry, we're gonna hit it on the pan and put a nice little pan seared butter up there. Good already. We need to finish it. Now I'm just gonna go through and mash the rest of my potatoes up through there. Y'all, with these things, you know, you gotta push and dump, push and dump. I would consider investing in one of these, because using a fork is a lot harder. It takes more time than just getting one like this. And remember, guys, you can mash your potatoes to the consistency that you want it to be. Okay? Because it's your food. It's how you like it. This is just how I do mine. Okay. So we're going to add a top to it. I don't even know if this is top. Nope, that's not the top to go to. This one bigger than that one, so we're going to see. Oh, it covered up, so we going to use it. Come on. And we're going to put it back over here on the stove. Now we're going to turn it down, okay? Because you don't want your stuff to be popping all through and it's getting all at the top. No, you want it to stay inside the pan. And you will stir it up once or twice while it's sitting here. Remember, you just want to let it sit for a couple minutes, okay? That's all, just a couple minutes. We have 3 minutes left on our timer, and then we'll take this out, and it'll be ready to hit the pan. But y'all, we will be back. Okay, guys, so now we just put a little butter inside a pan. And you don't want it to be too hot, just to simmer. And we're going to put a little bit of garlic. Y'all, this is the garlic. I'm using just regular minced garlic. It don't have to be fancy minced garlic. And we are going to add a little parsley in there. If I had some fresh parsley, I would have put it in here, or some fresh rosemary, but I don't. So I'm going to just use this. Y'all, this we will be pouring on top of the steaks. If I had a bigger pan, I would do both pieces, but I don't, so I'm gonna just do one piece at a time. Y'all remember I told y'all these pieces are really big, so this kind of takes up my whole pan. But if you have space in yours to do 2 at a time, then do 2 at a time. Y'all, pieces of my steak is starting to fall off, but if that happens, you know, that's fine. Just take it out. Alright guys, I'm gonna get a plate to take this out. You see how it is coated very nicely. I'm gonna grab a plate. If there are any kids watching this, never put your plate up here like this. I'm just doing it for the time being, but don't copy me by doing it. Ooh, it's breaking to pieces. And then you just gonna keep going. You know, however many pieces you have, just add it in there. Sit you to the side. Sit it on this side. Okay. You give that one time to be coated on that side. And while that's doing that, I'm going to show y'all my potatoes. I actually took them off. I still have not added the cheese to them. Did y'all see that? It's full of herbs and the garlic. I did not add minced garlic to this. Only garlic powder and garlic salt. So while we let that sit for a little minute, we're going to add the cheese in there and then put it on low. Okay guys, now we're going to flip this. Ooh, so you can get both sides. And guys, it smells so good in here. And y'all, I made 4 pieces, but I'm making 2 like this and 2 just plain. Ooh, it's falling to pieces. But y'all, if it is falling to pieces, remember that it's okay. It just means that your stuff is done, honey. It's falling off the bone. But with steak, you know, you want to kind of keep it together. If you have any extra, you can pour it over into your potatoes, or you can make a gravy for it, which I might end up doing, to be honest. I might make a little gravy to go on my potatoes. Instead of doing Parmesan, I might do gravy. But y'all, that is the steak. Let that sit and we will be back. Okay, y'all, so I just put some green beans over into the butter sauce that I had left. I just put some green beans over in that. Instead of making gravy, I'm going to just cook up a couple of green beans. I did pour the water off of them. So this is green beans without water, okay? Because they already got seasoning in there, so you don't want to add water into this, because then it's not going to cook right. If that makes sense. So y'all watch that for me while I get out my seasoning. Y'all see it? Okay, there it is. Put a little salt. Y'all see that? Look a little dark. And just a little pepper. And that is all. And give it a nice little toss. And we'll be back, y'all. Okay guys, so my green beans is done. My potatoes is done. I thought I caught myself putting the Parmesan cheese up here, but I didn't. But this is how it is. You know, I don't like runny potatoes, but I don't like potatoes so thick that they stick inside the bowl if you try to turn it over. These are creamy garlic Parmesan potatoes. And our steaks right here. They all pretty with butter on them and stuff. So yeah guys, that consists of today's meal.